Cynodeism, top tier activity business. Y'all know what's occurring. And I'm gonna take this back to when I was in Scottsdale, New Orleans, Louisiana. When I figured out they really was trying to turn me into a sex worker. Factual, no fallacy. And we ain't gonna get into all that. Don't even try to deny it. Let's just be honest. Okay. Look, when it came down to it, I was running through the hood, really up to no good. All in the canals trying to get turtles. Damn, didn't know what my worth was. Then I walked through the alley when a young nigga said, "Come here, little nigga." And he said, "Sit down right there." I ain't even know, like I was just running through the hood by myself. My mama knew I was protected, you know what I'm saying? We in the hood, like the young niggas who run through the hood like that when you protected. But what had occurred was, it was this woman in there. And me, I'm young, but I still had senses though, I knew. You know? So she was in there on the she had cable, so she was in there and she hit the button and she pressed the porn. And there was a white man and a black woman having sex. Now I look out my peripheral. I see her sitting in the corner. I know she there. But I'm like, damn, she want me to see this for a reason. So I looked and I watched for like 10 minutes. And then the dude told me to get up and come here. I ain't know what I was watching, but later on I figured it out. It was a porn. So I'm like, okay, so that's what that is? Factual, no fallacy? So, okay, so look, then fast forward. Well, really, let's go back. And let's just say I wish he would have just came and just sucked my dick or something. Just, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit really fucked my head up. How you gonna do me like that? And it really made me feel some type of way. That shit really fucked my head up. But as I realized, one of my partner's older brothers was one. Y'all know the one who had the dog named Angel. You know, his brother was more of a pretty boy. My nigga, he was like a gangster, man. You know what I'm saying? We used to go steal shit at the store and shit. You feel me? Like we used to go and steal shit to put on our bikes and shit from the store. We used to go steal from the Petco, steal leashes and collars and shit like that. You heard me? But factual, no fallacy though. I knew he was a pretty boy. He used to always just comb his hair. He always brushing his shit. Always just, you know what I'm saying? In the hood, like we'll be playing basketball. That nigga will stop and brush his hair. Like, damn, this nigga a pretty boy. Look at him. Like I just knew he just had that sex slave, you know what I'm saying? Sex worker energy. And I was just like, man, I didn't know what it was, but at the time I was like, damn, something ain't right with fam. You know? And I'm like, is that what they trying to do to me? Cause I always knew I was a young sexy nigga. The bitches always used to flirt with me. I had a bitch in elementary. You know what I'm saying? Ebony, yeah. You know what the business is, get at me. I think I had seen you in Walmart that day. Yeah, get at Ism. It's that with me. Yeah, you just walked out because you was just kind of too shy to talk to me. But I know you remember who I was. I know you know who I am. But yeah, factual, no fallacy. It's Cynodeism, top tier activity business. But yeah, though. So like I was saying, right? I knew my nigga brother was one of them. I knew it. Like I just sensed it. Like I ain't know what was going on, but I knew what was occurring. Like at the same time though, you know? So I'm like, and I just say that to say like they slowly break us into shit like this, you know what I'm saying? Like one time I watched a movie, you know what I'm saying? And the bitch had the little boy, you know, eating her pussy. I had her friend little boy eating her pussy and shit. When she leave to go to work or some shit, like she'll leave and go to the store, she had the little boy eating her pussy. That shit fucked my head up, because I'm like, damn, when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? I'm 4, 5 years old, bitch showed me a porn. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the business is. If Katrina wouldn't have came, what y'all would have did with Ism? Y'all would have turned me to a sex worker? Y'all would have done me like that? Y'all would have had me making babies with y'all and shit? Like, that's what y'all would have done with me? Like, for real? But I just wanted to say, you know, Like we go through things like that and they slowly like try to break us into shit like that, you know? And I knew she was an older woman. She probably was a grown-ass woman. And honestly, I'm thankful she done that shit because I had the concept of how this shit go. Because some boys don't even get the concept. They just go straight into some gay shit. Somebody just straight turn their ass out. Like factional fallacy. They just turn their ass out and they don't even know how this shit really supposed to go. So they don't never get the visual. They don't never even get the chance to get no pussy. That's why they be gay as fuck most of the time. They don't never get to get no pussy. They be, you know what I'm saying? So factual, no fallacy. But I just wanted to say, like, y'all gotta watch. Y'all can't be just letting y'all kids just roam through the hood like that. Factual, no fallacy. Y'all gotta understand this shit. Like, you don't know what these women be. These women be pedophiles too. These men be pedophiles. You letting your kids run through the neighborhood. They fuck around and go sit on somebody's couch and watch a porno. Go sit on somebody's couch. Somebody been molested them or done something to them right quick and sent them on their way. Every time they come through, they been and grabbed on them or something. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna talk about this though, because one time I was on the phone with my bitch when I was in Hunt. I had a bitch from Decatur. Factual, no fallacy. I had a bitch from Decatur. You know, I don't know who this was, but I knew it was a man and it was a grown ass man. I just knew. But I'm on the phone with my bitch, right? And we just talking. And then I just hear her moan. Like she moaned. Just out the blue. Like I think she was in the middle of talking, in the middle of a sentence, and she just moaned. Like, and I'm like, somebody touching on her. Somebody touched her. Somebody had to feel on their clitoris or something. Like somebody had to touch her in the right way because she moaned like she felt that. And I'm just like, I ain't say nothing because she ain't say nothing. I ain't really know what to say. Like, what do you say when you on the phone with your bitch and you hear her moan? You a teenager, you 16, 17, you hear your bitch moan. You know, it's like, damn, what the fuck? But I just left it alone because I knew if it was something like that, she would have said something. And me, I'm 30 minutes away. What can I do? What can you do when you 30 minutes away? You know what I'm saying? So, factual, no fallacy though. But the thing is, I just left that shit alone. But I just want to say, like, man, it's so much shit that be going on behind closed doors that y'all gotta pay attention to. You know, y'all gotta pay attention to this shit, like, and try to prevent it from going on. But I'ma just fast forward to how what this shit really about and how this shit all really, you know what I'm saying? How this shit come about. So the thing is, what occurs is, well, what occurred, what I'm gonna speak on, what occurred is that, I'm gonna say this first. Young Pharaoh is the one who teaches us this. He taught us like this stuff. So y'all type in Young Pharaoh, you know what I'm saying? Y'all look up Young Pharaoh, he gonna put y'all on game about all this shit, because that's what he do. He really, you know what I'm saying? He show the proof and all that shit. He does that. So shout out to Pharaoh for informing us on how they sold the slaves and stuff like that. And they had sex slaves and stuff like that. They had the men having sex with the women and, you know, breeding them and stuff like that. Like they was breeding us like we was fucking pit bulls or something. Like factual. Like it was that with these folks. So it was that with these individuals. I don't want to disrespect the G's, folks. It ain't like that. Folks is people. If y'all don't know, folks is another word for people. But so the thing is though, right? Yeah, they used to sell the slave. They did that. They sold the slaves to the slave owners around New Year's time. Like around this time, that's when they sold the slaves. Like they'll meet up and, you know what I'm saying? They sold the slaves. Like it was that. Like motherfuckers really probably auctioned them off. And what was funny is, right, I'm gonna just go and say it. You know, I feel like somebody has sold my idea to somebody, but fuck it, I'm gonna still do it because ain't nobody gonna do this shit better than me. And I'm gonna just be realistic. But I said, like, in one of my videos, I'm gonna have some of the bossiest women auctioning, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be standing there and they gonna motherfucking be at the auction trying to drop their bag on me. You know what I'm saying? It was just gonna be entertainment though, but just to let people know how this shit really go and how women really be trying to drop their bag on somebody and really, you know what I'm saying? Like, really do this shit. But it's gonna be nothing but black women in mind though. It's gonna be none but beautiful black women that I wanna be with. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let them, you know what I'm saying, auction and see what they willing to spend. You know what I'm saying? So y'all could check the auction shit out. Like, it's like that for real, like factual no fallacy. And I want to say they have men and women that's indulging in those activities. You know what I'm saying? It's not just no man that'll come kidnap somebody. It'll be somebody that you know. It'll be somebody that she know. It'll be just a, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody that's been talking to you for years. And somebody come say, hey, you set them up, woo wop, you get them kidnapped, I'll pay you. You know what I'm saying? Or you get them to like you and bring them to such and such, I'll pay you. You know what I'm saying? Like bitches is getting dudes raped and all type of shit. Like, it's all type of shit going on behind closed doors. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't fearing none of this shit. I know what's going on, and I'm just trying to help people prevent that shit from happening. Ain't nobody gonna do shit to ism behind this shit. Cause y'all know what the fuck going on. I ain't know, like, it is what it is. Like, factual no fallacy. I'm not even finna, I ain't on no police shit. I ain't saying nobody names. You are who you are, and you doing what you doing. And that's all on you. That's your life. That's what you choose to do, and you got to deal with the consequences of it. Factual no fallacy. So with that being said, right, what I wanted to say was, like, it could come from either way. It could be a male or a female. And I want to say, like, they've been on that shit with me. They've been trying to get me to be a sex worker. Like, they've been trying to auction me off and shit. Like, they've been like, you know what I'm saying? And I want to say, like, it's a difference between your sexual preference and, like, just doing something that you're not willing to do. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gonna get into all the freaky shit bitches like to do and niggas like to do. Like, that's their business. Whatever y'all individuals are into, like, that is y'all business. Whatever me and my sexual partners decide to do, that's our business. Just like that's y'all business. And I'm gonna keep it real. They will talk people into this shit. They will make it seem like it's cool to do this shit. And a lot of bitches, they ain't shit. So they just like, some of them just want to get fucked anyway. So some of them are just like, let's do it. Like, let's just be real. Some of them are willing to do this shit. Some of them are willing to be sex slaves and be put in those predicaments. Because people will sit down and talk about that shit like it's cool. Like, it's cool for you to be a sex slave. It's cool for you to do whatever the fuck I tell you to do, and let, you know what I'm saying, whoever I want to come in this bitch and fuck you, they gonna do it. Woo-woo-wop. Like, they think that shit cool. Some of them do. You know what I'm saying? They get them slow bitches. They get them bitches that, you know what I'm saying, that don't really use their brain, that don't really want nothing, don't want shit to do in life. Like, that's how they get them. Like, they'll tell their ass, you ain't gonna be shit. You might as well be a sex worker. You ain't gonna be shit. You might as well be a sex slave. Like, factual no fallacy. Like, that's how they get you. That's exactly how they get you. You know? So, like, that's how they try to do me, by blackballing me and making y'all stay away from me, if that's what they want to say. If that's what y'all want to call it. That was one of their methods. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we gonna motherfucking blackball him, keep everybody away from him, break him down, make him weak, and then we gonna turn him to a sex worker. We gonna fuck him, probably give him AIDS and auction them off. And that's another thing too. They'll give y'all AIDS and auction y'all off to a motherfucker with AIDS, and y'all be fucking people with AIDS. Like, real deal shit. Y'all think, oh damn, they ain't gonna give me AIDS on purpose. They would give your ass AIDS on purpose and auction your ass off. It's that with these people. They will do that shit. Because it's people that have AIDS, and they're considerate enough to not give it to other people that don't have AIDS or any diseases. They're willing to say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that, you know what I'm saying? They'll definitely tell a bitch, hey, he like you, give him AIDS. You know what I'm saying? Then shit, we gonna fuck around and auction them out. Be like, yeah, you might as well just come be a sex slave. You might as well just come be a sex worker. You got AIDS. We all got AIDS. We gonna take care of you. We gonna make you feel good. We gonna make sure you situated. We gonna give you your medicine. We gonna give you everything, whatever you need. Like, these people will brainwash these people. Like, and most of us are, let's just be real, most of us are slow. Most of us not, like, I'm probably like, I don't know, it's probably a small amount of men that just dodge that shit and just be like, man, I'm not finna fall for this sex worker shit. It's probably a small amount of them. Because these niggas be wanting pussy anyway, so niggas probably be thinking, damn, if I can get some pussy and get some money, Like, I'm winning. Niggas feel like that's a win-win situation. But bro, no. You must not be masculine. You must not be, you must not have that virility. Cause you really giving women the power. You know what I'm saying? If a woman could be like, hit you like, hey, where you at? You at the room? I'm finna come over there. You know what I'm saying? I just got off work. I'm finna come over there. Like, whoop the whoop, bitch, open her legs and like sit the money on the counter. Boo. Like, like, that's treating you like a hoe. That's treating you like a bitch. Like, factual, no fallacy. You don't feel like that's treating you like a bitch, then something not right. Something is not right. So I just want to tell y'all, like, this shit serious. Like, this shit, like, back then, it's probably even more innovative now. Because I'm not going to tell y'all that they not doing this shit now. They still doing this shit. It ain't none of my business. I ain't telling nobody business. I really righteously don't give a fuck. I just want to protect the people that don't want to go through this shit so y'all can avoid this shit. Them freaky ass bitches that's with that shit and want to do it and get auctioned off and get ran through and whatever they want to do, that's all on them. I'm not trying to down talk none of this shit. I just want people to be aware of what the fuck is going on. I'm telling you, I just want people to be aware of what the fuck is going on. And that's really all it is to it. That's what it is with ism. I just want y'all to know exactly what the business is. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like I said, I'm going to say it again. Young Pharaoh is the one that teaches or the one that taught me about the New Year's slave auctioning, about the auctioneers. Yeah, I like that word. Auctioneers. Yeah, so the thing is, like, that shit real, that shit serious. Y'all kids be leaving and, you know what I'm saying? Don't be coming back home and shit like that. Y'all be thinking they just woo-wop. You never know what the fuck your kid doing when they leave their house. You never know. They motherfucking popping up with money, don't got no job, don't got no good job. She fuck around and you fuck around be driving a Bentley or something. You be like, God damn, see, that's the thing too. Y'all parents these kids that be doing this shit, or these women that be doing this shit, they endanger their own people by doing that shit. When these people find out you done auction these people off and shit like that, bitch, you will get killed for that shit. You will definitely die for that shit. Like, that shit not no motherfucking joke. Then y'all be going after these green weak ass dudes and shit. Like, that shit crazy. Like, I understand though. I'm so glad that, like, I'm not no weak ass nigga. They probably would have been kidnapped me and motherfucking put me somewhere, chain me up or something, put me in a motherfucking cage. But no, it's not that with no. It's definitely not that with me. So the thing is, right, factual, no fallacy. I just want y'all to be aware, because I know some parents done got killed behind this shit. I know some motherfucking brothers and sisters probably done got snatched up and put through the fire just because they older sister or older brother was around here auctioning people off and doing stupid shit with family members. People that you might not care about them, but it's somebody that do, and that's the people they go after too, the people that don't have nobody. If they feel like that's why they came at me too, because I always be by myself. So they thinking like, but I'm already knowing where my folks at though. I know who my people are. Like, the ancestors already told me who my people are. I know who my people are. So I'm like, fuck it. My people own, my people situated. They made a way for themselves, so I'm gonna make a way for myself. I'm not finna sit around and have my hand out. I'm talented just as them, or even more talented than them. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just grind, you know what I'm saying, and meet my people at the top. I wasn't even tripping on that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, fuck it, my people on. I'm watching them sign, do their thing. I'm like, bet. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna showcase my talent and be up there signing with them. But these people tried to hinder that shit because they thought I didn't have nobody behind me. And those are the people that they go after. So I just want to let y'all know to just be aware. And y'all do y'all research and learn about what the fuck is occurring around here. Because it's serious. It's not no joke. These bitches to this day still want me to be a sex worker. Bitches still want to auction me off. Bitches think that shit is cool till they ass get killed or catch a case or something. That's one thing. I'm not no police ass nigga, but that's one thing I'm against. A motherfucker can tell me, look, I'll give you 100,000. You go get that bitch right there and motherfucking auction her off. Man, look, I'll get 100,000 another way, a better way. Like, I don't need that 100,000. Like, not like that. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. I'm not on that type of time. But that's just what the business is, though. That's how these people handling, and that's how these people handling these situations, and that's what's occurring. These girls be broke. They be materialistic. They don't give a fuck about these niggas. They don't give a fuck about these bitches either. So they'll fuck around and be friends with somebody and get their ass kidnapped. They'll be walking. They'll set it up. So they go to a club and walk up a dark street. Motherfucker pull up, snatch their ass, and pull off. Like she got kidnapped. Like the black bitch got kidnapped, but the white bitch didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit crazy. It be situations like that. You be like, damn, bitch. How the fuck you get kidnapped? How the fuck she get kidnapped, but you didn't? I'd have been and killed the bitch by like some shit like that. Something like that happened to one of my people. Like a white bitch was with one of my cousins or something like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? And that bitch just, man, they just jumped out and grabbed her. They ain't grabbed me. So, that's how it be. I'm telling y'all. Then this bitch been and got 100,000, thinking that shit cool. And this bitch getting fucked by who the fuck ever. Just doing whatever to their ass. But like I said, some bitches with that shit, like, and they do that shit with who they prefer to do it with. And I'm open-minded, and I understand that. So when it come down to ism, and y'all women, y'all ladies, y'all have a secret fetish or y'all want to do something like that, get at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't got to go get auctioned off or some shit to do some shit that y'all desire. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't got to go do some stupid shit. Like, just come holler at ism. Like, if it's there with me, like, you sexy, you fine, what, like, I'll definitely do what you want me to do. I'll definitely put it in your life. Like, it's that with me. I'm with it. Y'all know I ain't gonna say I'm a cold-hearted nigga, but I'm a dog-ass nigga when it come down to it, if I need to be. Now, I got love for y'all, but I understand that dog in y'all. And y'all need to understand that dog in me. It's factual, no fallacy. But I'm finna end this, though. Y'all know it's top-tier activity business. And, yeah, y'all check it out. Like I said, Young Pharaoh, he gonna inform us on all type of shit. So y'all just peep game, learn, you know what I'm saying? And that's what the business is. Y'all get at me, I'm going to get at y'all. Top tier activity business. Yeah.